Right, here I am. Yeah. Oh well, Suzuki. Look what I'm on. Yeah, naughty boy. GSX-S1000. I know, ignition on, Game Boy display. Oh, 4 cylinders, marvellous engine. Mickey Mouse mirrors all over the place at the moment. Let's have a little look at those. Get them somewhere near. Let's get on the road. See what this baby's all about. Oh, that's nice, isn't it? Oh, we've got people. Right. Not going very far. Just a quick tease, really. Obviously, this engine, bulletproof. Yeah. Camera's moving a little bit. You know, you can't beat it. Similar engine, obviously slightly different to the GSX GT, yeah, touring, but basically the same bike, yeah. This one is in like primer grey. I quite like it. I never used to like it, but it's sort of grown on me. I'll wait till we get out of this traffic. Right, so we're off at last. Probably get stuck at the next lights. Yeah, oh, I thought so. Oh, here's a lovely sound of multi-cylinder, isn't it? So what we got? Mickey Mouse mirrors, Game Boy display, all digital, but all well laid out, as they always are with Suzuki bikes. Controls, dead easy, not overcomplicated, not a lot on this side, everything done from here. It's just marvellous, isn't it? You don't want anything this side because you're controlling your throttle. Yeah. Keep the speed down, mister. Sit on seat, very comfortable so far. A natural position, ergonomically speaking, for me at 6'2" with a 34-inch inside leg. Let me get my visor down a little bit. Clutch, light as a feather. Of course it's quick shifter and I keep forgetting. Yeah, up and down, so we'll try it down now. We're in 5th. Oh, it just slips through like butter. Oh, it's just marvellous. Yeah. Cable clutch, if you do need your clutch. Throttle seems very smooth. You've got 5 traction control settings. 5 is going to stall you. Yeah, as soon as you hit anything slightly greasy. And 1's probably not going to do anything ever. And then you've got your power controls, A, B and C. Yeah, I've got it on B and number 3. Yeah, so very middle of the road, because I'm a middle of the road sort of guy. Yeah, you know that. I guess brake horsepower, I don't know. 100 and something, 50, I don't know, something like that I would have thought. And quite a bit of torque. This 4-cylinder engine just sounds absolutely marvellous. And I think we're in a 40 now. Quick shifter up, it's just marvellous as well. I think we're in a 40. Very easy to ride. Yeah. and with the pipe on, these sound absolutely wonderful. Oh, that's lucky. Lights on green. Handling, it just turns in, it doesn't, it feels very stable. Get down here. Don't know if the indicators are self-cancelling. I'll leave it a little while and see if it goes off on its own. It's not gonna, is it? No, so I've turned it off. Sorry if it's a bit windy for you. But there you go, blink of an eye, smooth as anything, and we're up to the speed limit. Suspension, it's just wonderful. Seems to deal with this bumpy old Suffolk road pretty well. Down here there's a big metal drain right on the bend, and again on the second bend, I think. Now I've just got to remember where it is. Oh, that's that one, and then there's another one round here, so you've got to watch this one here, picking your way through. There we go. Yeah, all very easy. On the dash you've got your fuel gauge, your rev counter, got temperature, what else has he got? It's got the volts thing again. Yeah, that obviously restricted by speed limits, but that power really starts to come in about 4,000 or 5,000. Really wants to go. Very naughty indeed. But what a cracking bike. A comfortable enough position for an everyday bike, you know, commuting and what have you. Yeah, I don't think you'd have any trouble whatsoever. Folly Lane, yeah, bit bumpy, but we can go down here and can do a walk round. Yeah, it's a long time since I've ridden one of these. Oh, look at that, that looks busy, doesn't it? So we'll get down round here. Let's get it in a good spot and you can have a look at it. There we go. Engine off. Side stand down. And over it goes. Yeah, simple as that. Well, let's have a look at it. There you go. Suzuki GSX-S1000. Oh, it's quite a nice looking bike, isn't it? Yeah, let's get the other camera out. Right, here we are. Yeah, Suzuki GSX-S1000 in primer grey, a colour that's growing on me. Yeah, marvellous. Obviously that naughty boy stance on it and those stacked headlamps. Yeah, we're getting used to seeing those. Marvellous little indicators. Twin Brembo brake on the front, yeah. Nissan on the rear, yeah. 4-into-1 pipe, obviously. Dead easy to get a pipe to go on there, I would imagine, looking at it. And whilst it looks really sporty, to actually sit on is not that uncomfortable. That engine, you know, it's pretty much bulletproof, and I think 152 brake horsepower and 106 newton meters of torque. That's more than enough for anybody, I think. The back end, you know, it's got to have a number plate behind the back wheel, so it needs something to put it there, and that does the job adequately. Some people won't like that, they'll be having that off and a tail tidy on there. It's got a hugger there, I presume that's standard, don't know, and those little sort of belly bottom half bits, I don't know what you'd call them. No centre stand, you'll notice. Yeah, it looks pretty decent. This this bit is sort of like camouflage. Look around the other side and you might be able to see it. Yeah, don't know if you can see that. It's sort of like black and grey camouflage type. This is metallic, lovely. Yeah, I think it looks a decent enough looking bike, and it sounds wonderful. The controls, like I say, there's not a lot on here. You've got your hazards and your ignition, and on here you've got your control for the menu, changing your mode settings, and that's about all you need really. Yeah, horn, of course, suspension, adjustable, fully adjustable. The monoshock on the back, of course. Don't know if that's adjustable or how you'd adjust it. I'm just having a little look. Can't see where you adjust it. Oh, on top there, look. Yeah, like a ratchet. But there you go. Oh, Suzuki GSX-S1000, typical Suzuki. Keep everything simple, build it well, make it fast. Yeah, so there you go. Get back on board and do the senses test. Right, here we are. Ignition on. Oh, marvellous. Oh, look at that. Straight off. Yeah, the clock already explained. Traction control, power mode, gear indicator, fuel gauge, temperature, time, voltage, just everything you need really. Into gear, side stands up, off we go. Oh, that quick shifter, even at slow speed, it's just bonkers really. It's just so easy. It's virtually automatic. So I guess what we've got to do is the senses. First thing, I suppose, is taste. Well, you know I'm not going to taste it, but we've got to imagine, haven't we, what would it taste of? And this, I reckon, would be some kind of coffee flavoured sweet. Yeah. Maybe a chocolate eclair. Yeah. No, and when I say a chocolate eclair, I don't mean a chocolate eclair. I mean one of the sweet eclairs. You know what I mean? Yeah. It's just so easy to ride. Yeah, and then we've got smell. Well, it smells of hot metal and plastic. I mean, it's brand new. No smell of petrol, no smell of oil, nothing like that. Yeah, so absolutely fine. And then to look at, well, it's a naughty boy bike, isn't it? It's a naked, yeah, and some people don't like it, some people do. That stacked headlamp I quite like. I think it's a nice touch to look at from the front. From the side it looks a bit sudden, I suppose, but it's decent enough. And then what have we got? To touch and feel, well, it's Suzuki quality, isn't it? It goes well enough, that's for sure. Yeah, everything's solid, nice shapes, nice and smooth. I like it, but I like Suzukis. There'll be those that don't like Suzukis, will criticise it and say it's cheap and stuff like that, but that's just people. There's nothing cheap about this. Performance wise, I mean, it just excels, doesn't it? It handles like a dream, it goes like Billy-O. And then the sound, I love the sound of it, I really do. And with a pipe on, a nice Yoshimura or something like that, it would be very special, yeah. And then it's on to the Sixth Sense. Oh, how does it make me feel? It makes me feel young, yeah, it does, but also sensible. Yeah, that's strange, isn't it? But it does, because it does everything so well. You can ride it slow and sensible, you can ride it fast, and even when you're riding it fast, you never feel like you're stretching it. No, a very sensible bike, a sensible sports bike. That's the most ludicrous thing anyone's ever said, I think. Let's get round here. Yeah, very easy to ride, very easy to get into trouble with as well, I should imagine. But there you go, it's a modern sports bike, a modern naked sports bike. That's what it looks like, it's what it goes like. And because it's Suzuki, it'll go forever. And it'll be cheap to keep. Yeah, I like it. I was discussing previously with Mark at Allwell's about the Katana. I very, very nearly bought a new Katana, and I didn't, and I wished I had now. And we were talking about it, and there's not that many of them about, and I don't know whether Suzuki will ever continue to make it, whether you can actually order a new one. And principally the same engine, and rides very similar. Yeah, I guess have we done the sound? Yeah. Oh no, yeah, well, no, how does it make me feel that way? Yeah, I'm going crazy. I like it a lot. I think it's a good all-round bike. Mirrors are absolutely fine. Sorry, I'm just trying to recap, make sure I've covered everything. Clutch is sort of, no, never mind anyway, because of the quick shifter. there we are, we're in 6th, down to 5th, 4th, it's just good, 3rd. I mean, it's just unbelievable. Quick shifters have come a long way, haven't they? You know, originally they were a bit hit and miss. I think Triumph led the way and everyone followed. So yeah, would I have one? Yeah, I think I would, definitely. Yeah, it's a lot more money than the SV, of course, but you're getting a lot more bike. Yeah, that's what I'd say. Miles to the gallon, you're probably looking at about 45 miles to the gallon. Yeah, I would imagine. If you, depending on what setting you've got it on. But we're at that time where I've got to take it back, and that's what I'm doing right now. Yes, I had to take it back. It's another bike I'd like to have for quite a long time. Go for a blast to the coast on and stuff like that. It's the sort of bike you could do a job on, you know, go to work, commute through the week, and then go for a blast, get the weekend. It's always a tight squeeze here with cars. I'll bring you back when the lights have changed. Yeah. They say the day of the big multi-cylinder has been and gone. I disagree. It will be a real shame if they stop producing bikes like this, with this sound and this feel. I think it'll be a real shame. I really enjoy riding bikes like this. They're so smooth. Yes, high revving, but smooth. And they make such a wonderful sound and produce such flexible power. Yeah, but here we are, back at Orwell's. Marvellous place for your Kawasaki, your Suzuki, your KTM. And they have all used bikes as well, which is marvellous, isn't it? There we go. Yeah, back at Orwell's. Let's have a little look at it. We'll pop it here, side stand down, over we go, ignition off. There we go. Let's have another little look at it. There we go. GSX-S1000. Marvellous. Here at Orwell, Suzuki. Yeah, marvellous.